everybody, today we are back with a very interesting video and we have a new visitor. It's not just a normal video. Today I have a visitor all the way from Monrovia in Liberia. Our wambugu apple farmer from that country is here in Kenya, Laikipia, and her name is Camellia. So Camellia, welcome. Let's teach people how you do it in Liberia.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Okay. Now, I want us to teach Camellia and everybody who is watching on how to grow these fruits. She's not only taking wambugu apples, she's taking many. She wants to have a wonderful heaven in her country actually. She wants to do dragon fruit farming, wambugu apple farming, plums. She wants to do pomegranate, oranges, grapes, all those fruits. She want to do it back in her country. So let us know what she wants us to tell her so that we can educate her on how to do it the best way as we are doing it, you know. Yes, Camellia, tell us.
Thank you very much. I'm happy to be here.
Let me help you.
I'm happy to be here.
Yes.
On this wonderful
heavens
farm.
Yeah.
I'm pleased. I'm honored.
Yeah, okay.
So I want to know, how do you do the planting of the apple?
Yes.
And in order to know about the dragon fruit too.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
How do you do the planting of it and to maintain it to grow?
Okay.
Well.
Wow. And to do it organically.
Organically without fertilizer.
Yes.
Yeah.
So how we do it, like for the apples, as we always say it, you have to do your holes 2 feet depth, length and width. It's a cube of 2 feet.
Okay.
So that is how you do the apples. Also the grapes, the pomegranate, the persimmon, which other fruits? The plum.
The plum.
Yeah. The plum, that is plums, not your plum.
The strawberry.
Your plum is
it's the mango.
The mangoes. Our plums now. That's how you do. Even the mangoes, you can do the same way. Yeah. Also the avocado. You call it
We call it butter pear.
Yeah, butter pear. That is the avocado.
Avocado.
That's how you will use those 2 feet depth holes. And also for the dragon fruit, you don't have to have those holes. The strawberry, that hole is not required.
Okay.
For the dragon fruit, you just have to do the post of the poles.
Yeah.
That is
poles.
Yes. You just link it on the pole and you tie it using something that can rust.
Okay.
Yeah. A very like this whatever, it has to be of this type.
Okay.
Not something that not metallic or anything that can harm that plant. That is for the dragon fruit.
Okay.
But for the other plants, those holes, you can decide to plant using manure. Okay. That is your organic fertilizer. That is the cow dung or the goat or the chicken.
Okay.
But chicken is not always the best when transplanting. Because it has high acidity that can burn your plants. So the best to plant with is cow dung or even the goats. But now when you take your seedlings here, you can decide, because you're taking them without the roots, you can decide to plant first in the nursery, to just nurse them in the nursery using the bags, or you can decide to go transplant them directly. If you are transplanting them directly, you can just plant using your soil. The method I call bottom-up method. You take the topsoil,
put it aside.
You put it aside, and then the bottom soil you put it aside. So you will use the topsoil to plant your seedling. Yeah, that's how we plant.
Thank you.
Okay.
And in terms of watering the plant.
Yes.
Yeah, to water the plant, I want to know how ready you will do it for that plant to take in enough water.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, while watering it, I say make sure you are giving it enough and not excess. So for that single plant, you give it like 20 liters of water per week for any plant. But now it depends on whether your place is a highland or it's an arid, semi-arid area or arid area like here. Yeah. If your place is a highland, you said you receive how many rains in a year?
We receive rains like 6 months. Because we have 2 seasons. We have rainy season and dry season. So from April to November,
Yes.
we have rainy season. So we are in a rainy season now. Yeah.
So if it's raining, there is no need for you to water it.
Okay.
Because the rainwater is always the best. But now if it is not raining, that's where you will give the 20 liters of water.
Okay.
Yeah, don't water it if again the rains are there, because it will have excess water. And you find that it will now start fighting the stress that are led by excess watering.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And my next question is in terms of fertilizing and
Yes.
aeration in weeding.
Yes.
When you are weeding, how do you take care of it for the plant to not root with the dirt?
Yes. So you need to weed using a sharp object.
Okay.
Don't use the djembe.
Okay. Like the hook.
Yes, don't
call
use
it the hook.
The hook.
Okay.
Okay, don't use it on the plant directly.
Okay.
Some inches away from, that's where you will use the hook.
The hook.
Yes. But on that plant, you find that some weeds are even at the middle of your plant.
Yeah.
So try to use your hands to pluck them. You can water first so that it can be easy for you to uproot the weeds.
Yeah.
And then use the hook on the other part, but not on that particular, because you might uproot it.
Yes.
You see, while digging with the hook,
Yes,
we call
yes.
it djembe.
Yes.
You can uproot your.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. The grafting part. How do you graft a plant?
Grafting.
Yeah. How to take care.
Taking care of that grafting. So while planting, make sure you don't hide or you don't cover the grafting part.
Okay.
So you just plant. Anything that is coming below the grafted area, you will remove it.
Alright.
Whether from the roots or from the stem, as long as it is below the grafting area. I will show you how to know it, because it actually it has a wound that is healing.
Okay.
So that you take care of anything below the grafting area.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you for that.
Yes.
You have done with the weeding, grafting, and the fertilizing.
Yes.
Okay, the fertilizing part.
Okay, the fertilizing part, we have so many sources of organic fertilizers.
Okay.
We have the cow dung, that is animal waste.
Yep.
Generally. Even the rabbits. Do you have rabbits in your country?
Just few people use it as domestic
pets.
Yeah.
You can have yours now for rabbit urine. It's a very good vegetative foliar or fertilizer. It will help to boost that plant to have more branches as young as it is. Because the more it has the branches, the more it will be able to produce a lot of fruit.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can have the rabbits. We also have the fish. That dirty fish water, you can use it. Those are the organic sources of nitrogen. And it will boost your growth.
Alright.
Yes, don't use any the other fertilizers like the DAP, NPK. Do you have them?
We have a lot of fertilizer there.
Yes.
But it's stronger.
Yeah?
Yeah, when you put it on the plant, sometimes it kills the leaves.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, not that one, because it has a lot of
chemical.
Yes, and chemicals. And we want it to be organic.
Yeah, I want it to be organic.
Yes.
Yeah.
Next.
Then we go on the transplanting.
Yes.
How do you transplant the plant?
Transplanting.
When you go to plant. Like I'm carrying it doesn't have no soil around it.
Yes.
So to transplant, how do you do it?
To transplant? That's where I'm telling you, you can decide to go and nurse them in the nursery for some times. That is in the bag. You know the bags, the nursery bags.
The black bags.
Yes, for like a month so that they can have the leaves. Or you can decide to go transplant them directly to your farm.
How many years it take
to start producing the fruits?
Producing the fruits.
For the apples, it will take 9 months, not years. Only 9 months. If you take care of these plants, it will take 9 months. Because I've seen people complaining, oh, mine has taken 2 years, no production. It's because they didn't take care. If you take good care, it even starts producing at 9 months, at 7 months. So 9 months is the year it starts producing the fruits, but don't expect that huge production. It's about 50 to 100 fruits at now 9 months.
From one tree?
Yes, from one
tree
for the apples.
Okay.
Yes, and it has now a lifespan of 80 to 100 production years.
Okay.
So if you plant it today, even your grandchild will enjoy the fruits, because you see now we are in 2023, so you add 80 years in that.
Oh.
So it's only
old.
it is 23.
Yeah, 2023.
Yes.
Okay.
2023 plus 80 years. So
80
it will
years.
be 2100.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's like the next century.
Okay.
Yes. So it has a very large lifespan if you take good care, pruning on time, making sure that nothing is growing below the grafted area, especially between these 0 to 9 months. You have to be removing anything that is coming below the grafted area, because you see now the plant is not big enough to be able to fight that new thing that is coming below the grafted area. Yeah, but now for the dragon fruit, it can stay for like 50 years. But again, I feel like it can go for more than 50 years, because if you prune it, it comes out again. Yes, for the dragon fruit. And it starts producing within 1 year.
1 year.
Again, pruning is very important for the dragon fruit. The major care you take to the dragon fruit is pruning. Pruning. Immediately you plant, don't allow anything like these ones that are growing sides. You only leave the main one. You decide which one you can use only one. The main one, but the other ones you remove. If you leave it like this one, if I don't prune it now, even if you come back next year or after 2 years, you will find it that it has not started to produce.
Okay.
For the dragon fruit, pruning is very, very important to dragon fruit.
Have to lean it or something.
Yes.
For it to go around it.
Yes.
And you may team it by tying it with something, and you shouldn't tie it tight.
Yes.
Or it will die.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. That is the dragon fruit.
Yeah.
Pomegranate, you take the same care to the apples or the other plant. We'll take the same care like the apples. Even the oranges. But now for the Pixie, oranges starts producing at 7 months.
7 months.
Yes.
Okay. The one I saw.
Yeah, the smaller
short ones.
Yes, that are still and they are producing. They will start producing at 7 months.
Okay.
Yes.
Like you said anything that grow below the grafting.
Yes.
To take it off. So I want to know how can you take it off without it affecting the plant?
You have to use very sharp objects.
Okay,
And again, yes, sharp of them. And again, if it is coming below the roots, be very careful while cutting it. We are going to do that one practically, so that I can show you how you will take care of the one that is below the grafted area from the roots. Because if you are not careful, you might cut both the plant that you want and the plant that you don't want. Yes. But now I wanted to tell you that you can also use this napier grass. The Guatemala napier grass, the one that is around our farm. You can also use it to fence your land.
Fence the land.
Yes. It is a live fence that you can also feed your goats with. Yes, it's very good to use something that is live. That is actually, it is making sure that nobody is seeing through your land. So you can do your things well. Yeah.
And for people intruding on a farm,
yes,
I want to know whether it's really necessary or it's not harmful to the plant for someone to intrude on a farm. Like anyone just walk in.
It's not good anybody to just come in, because you don't know who is the enemy and who is the friend. Yeah, so it's better you put your farm private. Only you. If by any chance you find that this plant is not doing good, you are answerable to yourself or to the staff in charge of that place. So avoid so many people, because the more the people come there, the more you have a lot of people who can come when the plants are producing and start plucking your fruits anyhow.
They know how to.
Yes, and even injuring your plant. Some will come with some diseases if they are bringing more plants or new plants there. So it's better you put it private. And don't allow just anybody to come in there. That's how you will now start fighting. Your security will not be safe. Because there is a lot of unauthorized people, a lot of theft.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So as you have planted, the place that left under, you can plant anything. It will not affect the other plants.
Yes, you can
fruits.
plant anything like the onions,
Okay.
cabbages, like cover crops. Don't plant anything that is growing on higher height than your plants.
Okay.
Yes, so plant like onions, cabbages, provided you know the care about the pests and diseases that affect that particular plant.
Okay.
If again you plant that cabbage and you don't know how to take care of the diseases that affect the cabbage, it will come affect your apples or your other plants that you have. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, but make sure you know the distance from one plant, that is from apple to the other apples, is 1.5 meters.
Okay.
Row to the other row of your apples, 3 meters or
3 meters.
2.5 meters
Okay.
is okay. For the pomegranate, you need 4 meters by 4 meters because a pomegranate plant is very bushy. Even the 4 meters, it will reach a point that you need to prune some branches.
Okay.
Yeah, for the grapes, you need like, let's say, 3 to 4 meters
3 to
apart.
4 meters apart.
Yes, you know the grape, you will plant them in somewhere they can climb. For the dragon fruit, use 3 meters by 3
3
meters.
meters by 3 meters.
Yes.
Okay.
Pixie oranges, use 3 meters by 3 meters. Yes.
So you plant everything together. And just in terms of planting everything together, like this, the way I just look, you plant this, you plant the dragon fruit on line. So between it and the next line, can't you plant something like apple there?
No. Don't do the way we did here.
That's why I want to know.
Yes. Don't do that. Like the way we have done, one row for the apples and the other one for the dragon fruit. Please don't do that.
Okay.
Select, if your land is 1 acre, you want to have like 500 apples.
One area.
One area, only the apples. Remember, dragon fruit and apples are not of the same family.
Okay.
So the care are totally different.
Alright.
For my apples, for example, they need to be boosted in terms of vegetative.
Okay.
While they are growing, you need to boost them. That is the foliar I talk about, the fertilizer.
Okay.
But for the dragon fruit, if you start having more of it, spraying more of the vegetative foliar, they will produce more branches and they forget about that they were supposed to produce flowers or the fruits. So don't do that. Separate some. You have a section of the apples, the other one for the dragon fruit, and the other one for the other fruits, for the pixie oranges.
Okay.
The pixie oranges are affected mostly by the aphids. So if you can mix them with your apples, they will introduce that to the apples. You see? So it's good every plant has their own section separate from the other one.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Welcome. So I want to add this part. You see now the distance is very big here.
Yes.
So you will come. I'm using 1 meter. I can measure using my steps. That is 1 meter there. So mine will be here. And yours will be there. Yes. Let's do it. 2 feet. This is what you call four.
Okay.
The jembes. What do you call them in your country?
Yes, now hook.
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 Oh. This is how you are going to make all those holes.
Okay.
So For those who are getting it with the soil, you need to remove this paper.
Okay.
You just cut it like that. But first you can do this so that it will not separate. This is for our local people.
Okay.
Easy. So you can plant. I want you as we remove all the soil.
Okay.
Yes, but this one, I'm demonstrating this for our local people. You will come, place it here, and then bring our topsoil, which we are using it at the bottom.
Okay.
And make sure this place is not
Cover.
yes, it's not covered. The grafted part, you see here?
Okay. So where the new thing coming up?
Yes. Just let us now get ours to that level.
Okay.
Because if we cover it,
I'm calling that.
yes. Then we come with this one. You will get it without this soil.
Okay.
Yours. We are going to remove all of them. Now you will go with it.
Okay.
Again, even the leaves will be removed. We are taking it naked.
Okay.
You will get it like that. Now the grafted part I was telling you is this.
It's right here.
Yes.
Where is wounded?
Yes. So you will come, place yours, use our topsoil, just plant together. You can even be doing this.
Stepping.
Yes, stepping on it.
What you do? You root it.
Yes. Step on it. Yes. We then water it. That one is now enough. After you plant, you see now this water has settled here. And if it is raining, the water is expected to be more and it can destroy this plant. So in case you planted and it is raining, don't leave the quarter feet we always tell people to. What you need to do is you take back to your plants. You take back the soil and you fill the hole. With your soil. Now do that to your plants. That way. Let's go now. We'll remove anything below the grafted area.
Okay.
To my plants, old plants. Let us now remove anything below the grafted area as we remove these weeds. You see these weeds here? They can attract so many pests to our plant. And now, because they are here, we have to remove them and make sure our plant is clean. So we first remove all the weeds. This is where I told you, if the weeds are inside the plant, you have to remove them using your hand. Now at this distance, you see here, we can use our, you say hoe.
Oh, clean.
That way now. Let's check where our plant was grafted. It was grafted here. You see? You can see. Okay. Yes. So anything below that part, it is unwanted to my plant. You take your, you call them, what do you call these ones in your place? Sisa.
Koto.
Sekatua. You remove it here. There. Okay. You see? Then you take the other. Even this one is unwanted.
So that one, it grows straight from the root.
Yes.
It come up.
Look at it there. And then after that, because you see we have somehow disturbed it, so we can take this soil back.
Put it back.
Yes. These are Irish potatoes.
You planted it with it?
Yes, you can plant even Irish potatoes here. Yes, and enjoy them. That is how we do the weeding. And again, this plant needs to have more branches. So what we will do, we tip. Yes, that's how we do that. Yes. Now we come to the dragon fruit. Let me show you how you will prune your dragon fruits so that you can reduce the ears at which they start producing. So you can come. We only need few branches which are coming up to this level.
Okay.
You see, for these ones, we have so many which are competing for the meal from the soil down here. And we only need the main branches coming up. So you will prune these ones. See, from here. Even this one. All these, you don't need them. You can go by in a line. Now take this and remove this one and this. Use your left hand.
Yes, it's left-handed.
Oh. Yes. That way. Also this. You need to be having gloves for this. You have very sharp tongs. Yes. I help you here. You can do this. You cut it like this so that it can guide you. It will be easy for you to cut it there. All this. And then this one. Our plant needs to be very clean.
Okay.
so that any meal we are giving it, move the other side. Yes. This one going to help you get that. The thing is, see how sharp they are. The thing is, you have to cut it at the joint.
Yeah.
This is where it joins the other ones. This one as well. Cut the other ones. And those two. Yes. Even this. Coming all the way from here. So you can just cut it here. See here, where it's misbehaving to the other side. You cut it so that it have branches, better branches to go up. Now it is clean.
Clean.
Yes. So
The main branches.
yeah, only the main branches which are going up.
So when you start to have food, like from the top,
Yes.
you start having food from.
Yes, but again, you still need to continue pruning them.
Okay.
You need to remove this, only leave the main branch.
Okay.
And the other ones, and even this. Only the main branches. Yes. That is for the dragon fruit. I know you have never tasted a dragon fruit.
No, never in my life.
Even you have never seen it.
I've never seen it. I've never touched it. Sir.
Here it is.
Yes.
I want us to taste
Real life.
in real life.
Okay.
So you just twist. Well, now harvesting your dragon fruit, you twist it like this. You see?
Okay.
And if you want it to stay longer, make sure you have done it the way. You see, I have not entered any part of my fruit. Make sure you do it like this. It will stay longer.
Will not get rotten.
Yeah, now the shelf life of this plant, this fruit will be longer. We cut it into 4. We are still using our farm tool. Into 4. Or you can cut it into as many pieces as you want.
Wow. Water is pink.
Yes. Pink. See?
Real.
Look at it. We now taste.
It's ready. It's yummy.
How is it?
Very sweet.
Which taste is this?
Dragon
fruit.
Dragon fruit.
Yes.
Pink. Natural.
You can use it for food coloring, while baking the cake.
Okay.
Also when you are making rice, if you want this color in your meal. It's very organic color.
Okay. So you blend it and use the water. Use the blender and blend it.
Yes.
And you use the liquid.
Yes.
Okay.
You can even drop these leaves in that food if that you want that color.
Okay.
Yes. And it is anti-aging. If you will be taking dragon fruit oftenly, it takes care of your skin. You do not have the wrinkles on your face and all that. You will stay younger.
Wow.
For the most of the years. Also, it helps in curing, like regulating your blood sugar, your blood pressure, all that. obviously to all fruits, boosting your immunity. To men, it increases the rate of sperm production to
Okay.
men. So if you give your man this, be aware of having the other baby.
How?
This is now the pomegranate. It's another fruit that you want to do it in Liberia,
Yes.
West Africa.
West Africa.
Yes. What would you like to know about the pomegranate?
Yeah, in terms of health, what part do the pomegranate play in the body
Yes.
in terms of health?
Yes.
Yeah.
Pomegranate, it actually helps in, it has so many health benefits. Majorly in cancer, it helps in curing most of the cancer,
Okay.
and also to prevent you from the risk, you know. Yeah, like boosting your immunity. It helps in curing like the prostate cancer, the breast cancer, colon cancer, but also the outer part is also eatable.
Okay.
Yeah, it helps in regulating your blood pressure. For those people who are fighting blood pressure,
Okay.
the outer part of pomegranate is very helpful. Remember, this one you plant it the same way as the apples.
Okay.
The difference is that the distance from one plant to the other one, you use 4 meters.
4 meters for this because
Yes.
it's spread.
It spreads and
Okay.
spreads and spreads. If you don't want it to behave like this, you can decide to just leave one main stem from somewhere like for a meter. You only have one stem, and then you allow the branches to come out from 1 meter higher than this one. Mine, you see mine, I left it to have branches from below.
On the ground.
Yeah, so if they start producing, they'll be lying
Or on the ground.
on the ground. So it's better you leave it on like 1 meter higher to start producing the flowers. But also, when the pomegranate starts producing the flowers, here are the flowers of the pomegranate. I have seen people complaining that they had the pomegranate, it had so many
Flowers.
no, I'm saying so many caterpillars inside.
Okay, in the flowers.
Yes, in the fruit itself, it came all the way from the flowers. So you need to look for organic pesticides immediately after the pomegranate starts producing these flowers.
Okay.
You need to start now applying the pesticides to
Okay.
kill any
Okay.
of the pests that might be here.
Okay.
Yes, that's where they are attacked by those pests. For now, the pomegranate, the distance is 4 meters.
Everything on it is important. The seed, the outside part, everything is important.
Everything is important.
Yes. It's good for the health.
Yes, but the outer part is very bitter. People don't like it.
Okay.
Yes, but for this one, mine is soft seed pomegranate. This one we have it here. It is soft. The seeds are soft. People know that one which is very hard. The one that even some parts are left on your teeth.
Okay.
Yes, this one is soft seed pomegranate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is now the seedless lemon. You can see how smart it is and also how it is producing so well. I know you know the smaller ones.
Yeah, the smallest one like this.
Yes, even some are smaller than this
Then
one.
this.
And the good thing about this lemon, it fruits throughout the year. And it fruits like, let's say 80% of that plant is having the fruits.
Alright.
You can see we already harvested some.
Okay.
This is very good even in your compound. You can see how the flowers, it's like a flower around your farm.
So how long do this take before it start bearing?
7 months.
7 months.
It takes the same time as the Pixie oranges.
Okay.
Yes.
7 months.
Yeah.
Good care.
Yes, good care. Care is the thing. You just don't need to go plant it and forget about it and then come back out after 7 months and expect the fruits. You have to take care of this plant. Yes.
It's very fine.
Yeah, it is. Have one. Should we cut it?
Yes.
Let's do it organically. We will cut using this and see. taste how it is. Whether it's sweet. Can a lemon be sweet?
It's no sweet.
Sweet bitter.
Bitter.
It is very juicy. You can see how the juice is coming out. Is it sweet?
Sour.
People like it because of this juice.
Okay.
If you have common cold, this one, it is going to take it
Okay.
immediately.
This is lamb.
Yeah.
Lamb.
Now this is the Washington Navel orange. Yes, we have Pixie, Valencia oranges. This is the Washington Navel. Washington Navel has a bigger size orange. You can see they are bigger, but for the Pixie are smaller. This one is not sweeter as the Pixie, but this one is juicy.
You have more juice.
Yes, than the Pixie oranges.
Okay.
But the good thing about them, they are all dwarf. You don't have those big. You told me that in your country you have...
They grow like trees.
Yes, bigger one and taller ones.
Yeah.
But this one, they just grow in a small space, planted the same way, 2 feet depth hole. But now the distance from one plant to the other, it's 3 meters by 3 meters. You can see it's behaving in a bushy way.
Okay.
So you have to give it more space to spread. Yeah, 3 meters by 3 meters. This one is majorly affected by this disease. See these ones?
Yeah.
Yeah. To check whether your plant has the pests, you will be checking on the lower side of the leaf.
Okay. The backside.
Yes. They don't hide here because the sun will burn
Smooth.
them. They won't here, somewhere that they are under the shade. This is what majorly affects the oranges. Okay. That's why we tell you not to mix them in the same place with the apples, because it will carry this disease to the apples. Okay. Yes. What you do, these are the pests. Okay. You will look for the organic pesticide to fight this. You spray it. Now and then you have to spray it. Yes. Any other question about the oranges?
In terms of how many years or how many months it takes
to start producing.
And how long it lasts.
How long it lasts and how many years.
Yeah, lasts.
It takes about, let's say, 1 year for the Pixie, 9 to 1 year to start producing. But its maturity is best at 2 years. That's when it will produce more fruits. Yeah, and it has a lifespan of about 20 years for the Pixie oranges. I think fruit farming is the best farming because we don't have those plants that you will plant after 1 year. If you plant, it's done. Maybe you will do that again after 20 years or 50 years. And you see by then it will has given you better amount and good profit. Yes. Any question? Should you take this? It's not ripe, so don't expect it to be sweet.
Sweet, sour.
It's sour.
A bit sour.
You want it?
Taste it. I don't know, I will taste it.
Yes. Let's use the same. See the juice?
We have juice.
And you see it's seedless. Have you seen that?
Seed, no seed.
This one is better. This is now the avocado.
Yeah.
Yes. Your bottle here.
What up here?
Yes, macadofia.
Magadofia.
Yes, this one. You plant it in a hole of 2 feet.
Okay.
Some people opt to do it 3 feet. Some of the people can do the holes 3 feet cubed. Yes. And the distance from one plant to the other one, you use 4 meters away.
4 meter.
Or 5 meters away. You can work with 4 or 5 meters away. The care you take for this one, they are seasonal. Right now, it's the season is starting in Kenya. They are seasonal. This is the Hass avocado, not just any other, but Hass. I think you people can call it Hass botopia.
Yeah.
Yes.
Botopia.
It is grafted and will only take 1.5 years to start producing.
Oh.
Yes. For you need to be applying the you take the care as the apples. Yeah. But now for the apples, you see, they are not seasonal. For these ones are seasonal. In Kenya, we majorly do it for export market, which is doing well in Kenya.
Okay.
Yeah, you can also introduce this one to your country.
All right.
Which variety of avocado do you have?
We have the one that when you get ripe, it can be like purple around.
Uh-huh. And the shape?
We have some bigger, green.
Uh-huh.
Can be big.
Okay, that is yellowish inside when it is
Yeah,
ripe.
inside yellow when you get ripe.
How about the shape of the plant?
It can grow like big tree.
Big one?
Yeah.
And a taller one?
Yeah, it's
For
spread.
these ones are dwarf.
It's spread. Then we got some.
Yes.
It's oily. Inside it oily.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Nice. These ones are dwarf. And again, they do very well in most of the places.
Okay.
You can see even the ears. Yours takes how many years to start producing?
Like almost 2 years.
Almost 2 years. So
Yeah.
it's almost
And
the
it
same as
produced
the...
per season.
It's a season.
Season.
1 season per year.
Yeah.
How many months is their season?
Like every year.
Every year.
Yeah, it produces one time in a year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Even this one is seasonal. Yeah. That's where we now tell people apples are better than the avocado when it comes to doing it, investing in any of them.
Okay.
Apples is better than the botopia.
Botopia.
Yeah. Okay, let's now go to the next plant.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like the grape.
The
or
grape and the Pixie oranges. We have
Yeah.
only shown the Washington now. Now we go to the grape, then the Pixie oranges. Now this is the grape. This is how it climbs. But now for this mine here, I have to prune. Last time it had fruited. So after the season, the grape is always recommended that you prune the branches. That's why you see they are looking as if they are drying up. Because they are saying you need to prune me so that they can give space for the new ones.
Okay.
And remember, planting it is the same as the apples. The hole and all that. But now pruning, you have to do it. I want to show you where you prune. We look for the main one is this.
Okay.
So we will prune these sub ones, sub branches like this one here. So you prune it there, you leave this to grow.
The new ones.
Yes, you leave the new ones. You can come, you take this one.
Dry.
Yeah. Also you prune here. See here. That one. And this. We can do it here so that the new one will come out in this main one. What it does after you prune, it will produce some flowers and the new shoots together with the flowers. You see this one has started.
Okay.
So it means if we prune, it will have more fruits. We had tried it before because of the waves. Do it. Yes. Here now these ones. This one has come from there. Yes. That's it. And here, cut it there. Yes. Yeah. So you do that to the rest of your plants, making it that it is clean.
We start to grow new ones.
Yes. So you start to grow new ones. That. This is now the Pixie oranges, which is different from the one we saw on the other side, which is the Washington Navel. For this one, it is smaller in size compared to the other one, and it is a bit tasty more than the other one. Also, it is seedless. Yeah, and it grows to be bushy, not taller than this. This is the highest it can go, the one we have here. The disease that affects it is the same as that one we saw on the other side. This is to most of the oranges. Yeah. So that is the Pixie oranges. The difference between it is that it does better than the other Washington Navel. Also in the market, people like the Pixie more than the Washington Navel because it is known, or it's an obvious orange to each and everybody. But for the Pixie, it can do well any places compared to the Washington Navel. Yeah. So when you carry it, planting it is the same way as the one we were talking about, the Pixie oranges, and it can turn more yellow than this. It goes to deep orange. That's when it is ready. This one is yet not ready, but almost there. Yes. So when you go there, introduce different fruits to your farm, and fruit farming is the best to do, especially for people who want to invest and have money. Yes, thank you.
Thank you too. So it grow bigger than it grow bigger than this. Because this is the only size.
This is the largest part of it, size of it. It can't grow bigger than this for the Pixie oranges.
And how many years it take to
produce? 7 months.
7 months.
Yes.
Okay.
From 7 months it starts producing, but now the maturity, it's 1.5 years to 2 years. That's where it gets to this size, and it produces more fruits.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, Camellia, if you want to take your seedling to the nursery first before you transplant, you need to have bags like this. I know you can have some.
Yes.
You need to have a bag like this, and your seedling. Now everybody has theirs. And your seedling. So you need to pour some of the soil. You should not just come and do it like this, because we need this one to be at the middle.
Okay.
So we pour some of the soil there, and then we place our plant there at the middle. Then you return your soil. Don't fill to the top. You remain this space here. You see? This one. Here to be watering to.
Okay.
To occupy that water. If you fill to the top and you water it, it will be flowing. So that's how you will go do it. Okay. And again, in the nursery, we like using sprinklers. You have sprinklers there? What irrigation do you have?
The one again, put in a can.
Yes.
And sprinkle it.
You can use that
okay
one.
Too. And even the water can too.
Yeah, even the water can to water it. That's what you can be using. Because using the pipe, it might take all this soil out.
Okay.
Yes. And also, when you put it in the nursery, make sure you be spraying the foliar so that you boost it now to grow faster. And also, you can look for some rooting hormone. Before you put it in this bag, you dip it in that rooting hormone so that it have more roots.
Okay.
So when it gets to the paper, it is just continuing to do it.
Okay.
And also when it is in the nursery, don't forget to remove those what we call below the grafted area, because this is where it is grafted. Like so this. Anything like this you remove, whether it's coming from the soil, be removing it.
Okay.
Yes. And if they grow tall, more taller, it's also allowed you can tip them while still in the nursery, like that one, because you have now reduced the growth to be taller and now allowed that energy to be used in between your plants. So in the nursery, typically that is what you do. Watering and the foliar and also a fungicide. You know, for the apples, the fungal infection it affects them so much. So you look for the fungicide and the vegetative foliar to be spraying to your apples. Okay. If you want it to stay there for 1 month, you can be spraying every week.
Spraying there for the pop and things there.
Yes, until you now transplant.
Okay.
Yes. Now, Camellia, do you have any other question before we come to the end of your trip today in the farm?
Yeah. I see myself. So if you put it on a nursery like this,
yes.
So this is when you fertilize it,
yes,
with organic fertilizer,
yes,
right? Okay. So now it is ready now for transplanting.
Yes. The plant that is actually ready to transplant is the one that has more leaves. If you see a plant that has more leaves and the leaves are very healthy, it means that that plant is ready to be transplanted, and it cannot have any transplant shock or any transplant problems that are led. Because if you can see like these ones here, all of them looks very healthy. They have a very good green color in their leaves. So this is the best to transplant. Don't let them to overgrow more than this. Now they will tend to be overgrowing. Yes. Are you satisfied?
I'm very, very much satisfied.
Okay. Thank you very much for coming all the way from Liberia, sacrificing your time, your resources, sacrificing to leave your family and your kids as a mother, even your work, just to come and see how we are doing it here in Kenya, especially for the wambugu apples. We don't take it for granted, for sure. We feel that you have really sacrificed and very ready to learn. I know this plant will accept you because you'll be there and you'll be very happy when you see them doing well. Say hi to William.
Okay.
Pass my gratitude to him.
All right.
We really, really acknowledge his efforts.
Yes.
William has been very, very supportive. He has been inquiring. I know even when you take these plants to your country, you'll be inquiring. Don't be silent and just wait until when things they cannot be fixed.
Okay.
You start asking questions. Immediately you see anything that you feel like it's not normal.
Okay.
Always inquire. We are very ready to help you to make it in Liberia. You are our ambassador in Liberia.
Thank you.
Yes. If anybody needs wambugu apple, we'll be telling them, go and see Camellia in Liberia and see how she's doing it there.
Okay.
Yes. Say hi to your people.
Hi to everyone. I want to say thank you to everyone. I want to take this time to appreciate you and your family for hosting me on this farm.
Thank you.
I'm very much happy. It's an honor.
Yes.
You never treat me like a stranger. You treat me like family.
Yes.
So I'm very much happy. I pray that this will not be the last time.
No.
I will be here
Yes.
over and over.
We will also
And the
be
partnership will last long.
there. Longer.
Yes.
Yes.
I just want to say thank you. I'm very much happy.
You're most
Say
welcome.
thank you to your husband.
I will.
Yes, I enjoy the stay here.
Thank you.
And if I had time, I will not spend like more than 2 weeks here.
Even we felt like canceling the flight.
I felt like canceling the flights here because I'm enjoying the place.
Yes.
I'm really go into things here, but if 2 days, let's say 1.5 days I spend here,
Yes.
I really feel welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Now talk to your people in your language. Tell them to come to Kenya.
In my language.
Yes.
In my dialect.
Yes.
Hi. Ana soy ini walana malaji Kenya. Eblela tay nama. In your tani. In say way. Ana soy mo camellia G fire. Ini molana manji. Bye bye.
Manji. What is manji?
I'm telling you guys to come to Kenya. We have better food here. If you eat here, you will not get sick.
Yes.
You'll be healthy.
Yeah.
Okay.
How is Wonderful Heaven?
Wonderful heaven is very great.
Yes.
I enjoy the place.
You feel the
I
heaven
feel
on
heaven.
earth.
You know, if heaven on earth.
Yes.
You know, if you witness the Adam and Eve when God was making the Garden of Eden,
Yes.
the fruits, it look very, it is lively.
Yes.
So if you enter wonderful heaven,
It's natural.
it's natural.
Yeah.
There is nothing here like things outside there. Everything is
Everything is made
okay.
here.
Natural. Even the one we cook, we eat is natural.
Yes.
So thank you. I enjoy it.
You're most welcome.
Thank you.
We are waiting for you to have
Oh,
Wonderful Heaven
I'll
in
miss you.
Liberia.
I'll miss
We will
you.
miss you for sure.
yes.
Say hi to everybody
Okay.
in Liberia. Just say hi to even the kids. Tell them I have brought you wambugu apples and other fruit trees.
Okay.
And I hope that they will do well.
You will do well in
So-
Jesus' name.
Thank you for watching our today's video. We are looking forward for hosting more visitors from outside the country. You can see Camellia is very happy. I'm waiting for some people from Ghana. And to those people who live outside Africa, like William, and they want to invest in Africa, you're most welcome. To the farm staff or employees who are employed by people who are outside Africa, some in Germany, some in the US, some in Switzerland, and that person has trusted you with the land. Please do your best so that you can offer that. That is the only way you can appreciate your employer. It's by offering the best, so that when they come back from wherever they are working, they'll be very happy to see that they invested their money and it is doing well. So to the employees who happens to be the eyes of your employer who is outside Africa, be their eyes and represent them to your level best. So thank you for watching my video today. We look forward to learning more about fruit farming, and welcome. Please subscribe, share, like and comment.